the true rags to riches story of Jelly Roll's net worth in 2023. In 2023, Jelly Roll's net worth will be significantly lower than it is today. The artist's straightforward presentation of his success tale. He said, "I got baptized in here some 20 years ago and have since done nothing but go to prison, treat a bunch of people wrong, make a lot of mistakes in life, turn it around, go on to be an F-King multimillionaire and help as many people as I possibly can." In a June 2023 interview with Billboard from the Whitsitt Chapel, the name of his second country album. "Perhaps because I'm the one F-King in the center of it, but that story is the F-King's strangest thing I've ever heard." Jelly Roll wasn't an instant sensation despite the perception among some people that he was. Prior to breaking through as a legitimate artist, he put out more than a dozen mixtapes and albums. Discover Jelly Roll's wealth and how he acquired it, actually beginning at the bottom. His father was a bookie and a meat dealer, while his mother battled drugs and mental illness. DeFord started selling narcotics at an early age and included mixed CDs with his supply, partly because he was imitating the role model set for him. DeFord and several others were detained while he was only 16 and were later charged with aggravated robbery and marijuana possession with the intent to sell. DeFord was charged as an adult even though he was only a minor. "I never want to overlook the fact that it was a heinous crime," he said to Billboard. "This is a grown man looking back at a 16-year-old kid that made the worst decision that he could have made in life and people could have got hurt and, by the grace of God, thankfully, nobody did. He might have spent 20 years behind bars." DeFord was sentenced to a year in prison and 7 years of probation for the crimes, but because Tennessee has a zero-tolerance policy for violent crimes, he will always be subject to that felony charge. He referred to a prospective 20-year sentence by saying, "They were talking about giving me more time than I'd been alive. My last growth spurt hadn't yet occurred. Years before I was able to rent an apartment, buy a beer, or buy a pack of smokes, I was charged as an adult. I feel as though the legal system at that time left me on a predetermined course." DeFord said to the New York Times that after being released from prison, he concentrated on recording music, initially in the hip-hop genre, and started selling mixes out of the trunk of his car. DeFord and his then rap duo SNO gained considerable notoriety thanks to the 2010 song Pop Another Pill, which they co-wrote with rapper Lil Wyte. The song amassed more than 6 million YouTube views at the time. He gained some notoriety for his 2013 mixtape Whiskey, Weed and Waffle House after Waffle House threatened legal action if he didn't change the title. He cleverly used a cease and desist sticker to cover the Waffle House that had previously been visible on the cover.